In this short documentary, you'll dive into the world of Passionflower and learn how to create incredibly effective infusions that extract the best from this sacred plant, revered for centuries by natural traditions around the world. If your nights feel too long, if your mind turns small problems into uncontrollable storms, if your body is constantly tense, with locked muscles and recurring spasms, if you're battling addictions that seem unbreakable, or even if you're simply looking for a tasty and calming drink to slow your mind at the end of a hectic day, know that this jewel of nature may hold more treasures than you imagine. Settle in, take a deep breath, and pay close attention. What you're about to see is one of the most complete and profound materials ever produced on this subject. By the end of this journey, you'll know how to prepare a powerful Passionflower infusion, capable of transforming the health and well-being of those you love, and, of course, your own. But an important warning: don't be guided only by what you see in videos. Every substance that enters your body needs to be understood. You must know not just what it does, but how it works. Let's start with the first essential point: Passionflower's ability to promote sleep and relieve anxiety, or in other words, to return the mind to its natural state of balance. To understand how it works, we need to meet a vital messenger of our nervous system, GABA, or gamma-aminobutyric acid. This neurotransmitter acts as the guardian of calm within the brain. Imagine your mind as an engine running at maximum speed, always revving, always in high gear. GABA is the braking system that slows it down. It decelerates electrical impulses, allowing neurons to rest and the mind to find peace. In people with anxiety or insomnia, this braking system simply doesn't function properly. What happens then is an excess of brain activity, racing thoughts, continuous tension, and a huge difficulty in relaxing or falling asleep. This is where Passionflower becomes an ally. Its active compounds, such as flavonoids, vitexin, quercetin, and alkaloids like harmon and harmyl, bind to GABA-A receptors and enhance the relaxing effects of this neurotransmitter. This mechanism is reminiscent of the effect of anxiolytic medication, such as the well-known benzodiazepine, but with one crucial difference: Passionflower works more gently, without overloading the body. And why does it also help with stress control? Simple. Think of cortisol, the infamous stress hormone. It's one of the biggest enemies of deep and restorative sleep. In moments of tension, cortisol levels spike in the body, directly interfering with the production of melatonin, the substance that regulates our natural sleep-wake cycle. Passionflower acts by regulating cortisol like a natural adaptogen. It doesn't eliminate this hormone, but keeps its levels in check. Imagine cortisol as a faucet dripping non-stop. Passionflower acts as a regulator that adjusts this faucet, allowing only the ideal amount to be released. And about insomnia? Stress and insomnia go hand in hand. One problem feeds the other in a vicious cycle. Ongoing tension and excessive worries make it hard to sleep, while the lack of sleep worsens the perception of stress, creating a loop that's difficult to break. And what makes Passionflower so special in this scenario? Unlike sedative medications that shut the brain down completely, Passionflower acts as an intelligent regulator. It's like a dimmer switch, the one that adjusts the intensity of light. It modulates brain stimuli as needed, rather than simply turning them off entirely. This balanced effect allows you to remain functional and active during the day while enjoying deep rest at night. Additionally, its action is gentle and aligned with the body's natural rhythm. It doesn't cause addiction or significant side effect, making it an ideal option for those seeking a more natural and balanced treatment. And now, the moment everyone's been waiting for: how to use Passionflower in the most effective way. There are several ways to consume it, and each one fits better, depending on each person's specific needs. Teas. Great for creating a relaxing nighttime ritual. Passionflower tea helps calm the mind and prepare the body for sleep. Capsules or extracts. Perfect for those who need a stronger dose, especially in cases of intense anxiety or persistent insomnia. Tinctures, fast-acting and easy to dose, ideal for moments of acute stress. The dried form of passionflower is essential for preparing a safe and potent tea. By removing moisture, the active compounds, such as flavonoids and alkaloids, become more concentrated, enhancing the calming effects and ensuring a more accurate dosage. In addition, drying prevents the growth of fungi and bacteria, making the consumption of the plant safer and increasing its shelf life. The dehydration process is simple and significantly boosts its effectiveness. As soon as it's harvested, wash the plant carefully to remove any dirt. Then, place it in a dry, dark, and well-ventilated environment, preferably on a mesh screen or fine cloth to facilitate airflow. Let it dry for about 7 to 10 days until the leaves become brittle to the touch. If you want to speed up the process, you can use a dehydrator at a low temperature, between 35 and 40 degrees Celsius, to preserve the active components. Using the dried plant ensures that you enjoy its effects in a consistent, effective way, with the reassurance of taking a pure and stable infusion. Preparing the ideal passionflower tea is much more than simply mixing hot water and leaves. It's a ritual that requires attention and care to ensure that all the plant's properties are properly released. Start by weighing between 1 and 2 grams of dried plant, equivalent to 1 or 2 teaspoons, depending on the desired intensity. It's essential that the leaves are fully dehydrated and well crushed, with no large stem pieces, as they can make the tea taste bitter. While you measure the right amount, bring 1 cup, 250 milliliters of water to a boil, but don't let it boil vigorously. As soon as it starts to bubble, turn off the heat and wait a few seconds. This ensures that the temperature is high enough to extract the active principles without damaging them. Place the passion flower in an infuser, teapot, or directly in a heat-resistant cup. Pour the hot water over the leaves, making sure they are fully covered so everything is utilized. Cover the cup with a plate or small lid. This traps the heat and prevents the volatile oils from escaping with the steam, concentrating the aroma and therapeutic effects in the drink. Let the mixture steep for 7 to 10 minutes. This timing is crucial. If it's shorter, the tea may be too weak. If longer, it may become bitter. Notice how the leaves reabsorb moisture, and the water begins to take on a light golden hue, a sign that the active components are being released. When the steeping time is up, strain the liquid if you used loose leaves, making sure to extract all the tea. If you want to soften the taste, now's the perfect time to add a spoonful of honey, a few drops of stevia, or even a lemon leaf. These extra ingredients don't interfere with passionflower's properties and can make the tea drinking experience even more pleasant. Drink slowly, allowing each sip to envelop you with its softness. If you're looking for a moment of peace after a hectic day, this beverage is ideal to be enjoyed in the late afternoon. To address sleep difficulties, it's best to consume the infusion 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, giving its relaxing compounds time to start working. Preparing this tea goes beyond health care. It's an invitation to self-care and a way to bring more tranquility into your routine. Even with all its benefits, passionflower should be used mindfully, respecting its limits, and considering possible adverse reactions or interactions with medication. As with any medicinal herb, it's essential to follow recommendations that ensure effective and safe use. Limits and dosages. The main precaution when using passionflower lies in the dosage. Although it's safe in moderate amounts, excessive consumption can lead to undesirable effects such as intense drowsiness, unexpected hunger, or nausea. The general guideline is not to exceed 8 grams per day in tea or supplement form, which corresponds to about 4 cups a day. But that is the absolute maximum. Our suggestion is to stick with 1 cup a day. Additionally, prolonged use, especially for more than 8 consecutive weeks, may reduce its effectiveness, as the body tends to adapt. If using it for longer periods, it's best to take breaks of 1 to 2 weeks so the body can respond better to the plant again. Contraindication. There are specific situations where passionflower use is not recommended. Pregnancy and breastfeeding. Although there are no definitive studies on dangerous effects, Certain passionflower compounds can cause uterine contraction, posing a risk during pregnancy. As for breastfeeding, its safety is also not fully established. Young children. It is not recommended for children under 6 years of age without medical supervision, as their nervous systems may react more sensitively to the plant. People with liver issues, passionflower's components need to be processed by the liver. In individuals with liver problems, continuous use could lead to overload. Low blood pressure. Since passionflower tends to slightly reduce blood pressure, it may not be suitable for those who already suffer from hypotension, as it could worsen the condition. Drug interactions. Passionflower has a significant effect on the central nervous system and also on metabolism, which can interfere with how certain medications work. These interactions aren't always dangerous, but should be taken seriously to avoid negative reactions. Sedatives and anxiolytics. It enhances the effects of medications like diazepam, alprazolam, and barbiturates, which may cause excessive drowsiness or impair activities that require focus, such as driving. Antidepressants and psychiatric medications. If you take serotonin reuptake inhibitors like fluoxetine or antipsychotics, passionflower may increase sedative effects or reduce the efficacy of these drugs. Always talk to your doctor before combining the two. Antihistamines. Since these medications already have a sedative effect, using them alongside passionflower can increase fatigue. Blood pressure medication. Because it also lowers blood pressure, passionflower can enhance the effect of these drugs, potentially causing blood pressure to drop too low. Anticoagulants. Although less common, certain passionflower components can interfere with drugs like warfarin, increasing the risk of bleeding. Alcohol. Mixing alcohol with passionflower may enhance sedative effects, leading to excessive drowsiness, loss of reflexes, or a sense of weakness. Use with caution. If you regularly take any medication or have a health condition, the best course of action is to consult a professional before incorporating passionflower into your routine. Even though it's a natural remedy, that doesn't mean it's free of risk. Its action on the nervous system and metabolic processes can bring great benefit, but also demands responsibility. In summary, passionflower is a plant with high therapeutic potential and can become a powerful ally in the quest for physical and emotional balance. But, as with anything powerful, the secret lies in moderation and knowledge. Understanding its limits, knowing how and when to use it, and being aware of possible interactions not only ensures a better experience, but also provides more safety for you. And if you want to go further, visit our health portal at tuvisalud.com. There, you can ask questions about passionflower and many other wellness topics. Our team of specialists is ready to provide personalized guidance. If you enjoyed this content, share it with loved ones who could also benefit from this information. Subscribe to the channel so we can keep bringing you content like this. A big hug, and see you in the next video.